Hello, I'm Jason Erb, lower school principal at Wesleyan School, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about our iRead program. The iRead program is really comprised of two components. The first, the I, stands for independent, and it's really about the children reading independently. And this is at any time of day. This is when they're at home at night, this is when they're at the doctor's office, when they're in the car, wherever. We don't want your child to have to read 30 minutes every night, and we don't want it to be a burden. We want them to enjoy reading and experience it as a habit of what they do. The second component is what we want you to do as a parent and a family. We want you to read aloud at least 2 novels with your child throughout the year. We also believe that while there's time and the imagination is vivid, read often. And we say that because we know that when your child gets to middle school or high school, the opportunities in the space for recreational reading become shortened. But your child's young, their imagination is fresh. We want you to read with them. There's something special that happens when families read together. So we want each family to partner with us in just reading aloud with their children. There are really 4 steps to this process that I want to talk you through. And the first one seems kind of basic, but in the lower school, this is a big part of what we do. Selecting the right book. Making sure your child has found what we call a just right book. We don't want younger children reading big, thick books and not understanding what they're reading. So finding the right fit of the book that they have. Second, we just want them to read regularly and often. It becomes an enjoyable habit. Something that they're doing consistently becomes part of their lifestyle of what they're doing. And the third is we really want the children to enjoy the story. We call it the love of the story. They just get into it and they enjoy it. We just want to come alongside and be putting books into their hands and help them to love that. And the last thing we want to do is we want to check their comprehension. We want to make sure that what your child is reading, they're understanding. So we have a little quiz that we have that the children take to wrap that up. You're going to hear in a minute from Mrs. McIntosh and Mrs. Rosenkrantz, our librarians, as they kind of give you the nuts and bolts of how the system works. But I wanted you to have a good overview of the program before we start.
We have this little window of time in the lower school to not only teach children how to read, but to have them fall in love with reading. We work hard to capture children as readers here in the lower school with the hope that one day, as they get older, they will have fond memories of reading and be able to go back to that. Accelerated Reader, or AR, is a tool used in the Wesleyan Lower School to assess reading comprehension. After reading a book that is part of the AR program, students log into their online AR accounts to take a multiple choice quiz on book content. The AR quizzes are usually 5 or 10 questions, which can be answered if the student has read a book completely and carefully. Students in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grades earn reading points, which are applied towards a personalized reading goal. Students are encouraged to practice their reading skills on a daily basis, both at school and at home. The reading goal provides a challenge for each student, and many students enjoy a great sense of accomplishment when their goal has been reached or surpassed.
Thank you for partnering with us. We wish you all the best for your child and for your family as they enter into the iRead program at Wesleyan School.